Hello, my name is Luca Barada.
And I'm Emily Smolnak. Today we will take a detailed look at technology in the Cold War.
The first one that we are going to talk about is the use of nuclear missile submarines. The first ballistic missile submarine was the USS Washington. It was built by the US only 12 years after the country had dropped 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end World War II. The Washington was created as a submarine for attack purposes. It was made extra long so that it could hold up to 16 nuclear missiles, which had a range of around 1,500 miles. Before the USS Washington, the only way to deliver nuclear missiles was by using the B-29, a heavy bomber airplane.
Portable cameras and recording devices were also introduced as new technology during the Cold War. They were created for a multitude of spy and espionage purposes. Even pigeons were used for spying on the Soviets. Cameras were strapped to the breast of pigeons, and surprisingly, they were able to maintain flight while carrying the heavy load. The pigeons were trained to fly over enemy targets. They would return with images snapped at a much closer range than planes or satellites. The cameras functioned on their own, taking pictures at intervals while a small battery-powered motor advanced the film and cocked the shutter.
Now, off to Robert Jingelmeyer to tell us about the dead drop spike.
Thank you, Luca and Emily. I'm Robert Jingelmeyer, a technology major at Harvard University. The dead drop spike, another recording device in the Cold War, was usually used by an undercover agent operating in a hostile environment. When they needed to pass information to another agent, this hollow spike, which was pushed into the ground, had the ability to hold messages, documents, or film.
Some of these technologies can still be seen in effect today in many new age cameras or wearable devices.
Our last advanced technology introduced during the Cold War is the Distant Early Warning Line. The Distant Early Warning Line, or DEW line, was a system of radar stations in the northern region of Alaska and Canada. This system was put in place to protect the US and Canada from air attacks from the Soviet Union. There were an estimated of 63 stations built, covering about 4,800 kilometers. The Soviets knew that any airstrike launched by them would be detected early enough by the US, and they could destroy most of their incoming bombers with fighter interceptors. This line of radar stations made it possible for the US and Canada to watch over the entire Arctic region.
These newly introduced technologies were a big part of how the US attacked the Soviet Union and defended themselves during the Cold War. Thank you for watching.